Do you ever feel a deep longing for more intimacy and connection with your partner? Perhaps your sex life has become routine and lacking in that special spark. Or maybe you simply yearn for a more profound emotional and spiritual bond during your most intimate moments. If this resonates with you, then this video on Taoist sexual practices may be exactly what you need. These ancient techniques aren't just about physical gratification, they're about cultivating a harmonious balance of energies that can transform your relationships on every level. By learning to harness and circulate your sexual energy, you can reignite the passion, deepen your feelings of closeness, and experience a level of intimacy you may have thought was out of reach. So if you're ready to take your relationships to new heights of connection and fulfillment, stay tuned. The secrets of Daoist sexual cultivation are about to be revealed. Welcome to The Quiet Voice, where we explore the deeper aspects of meditation and ancient wisdom. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and somewhat controversial topic: Taoist sexual practices, specifically the concept of Daoist sexual cultivation. This ancient practice is rooted in the belief that sexual energy can be harnessed to achieve longevity, spiritual advancement, and overall well-being. Let's embark on this journey together, exploring the history, principles, and benefits of these practices. Taoist sexual practices, known as Fang Zhong Shu, or the arts of the bedchamber, have their roots in ancient China. During the Han Dynasty, these practices were part of a broader spiritual regimen aimed at achieving health, longevity, and spiritual enlightenment. The earliest surviving texts on these practices were found at Mawangdui, dating back to around 168 BCE. These texts shared similarities with later Tang Dynasty texts, indicating a continuous evolution of these practices over time. The concept of joining energy, or hiki, was central to these practices, where sexual intercourse was viewed as a means to balance and harmonize the body's life force, or qi. This balance was believed to enhance physical health and spiritual vitality. As we move through the centuries, we see that by the Qing dynasty, Confucian attitudes towards sexuality became more restrictive, leading to the suppression of these practices in public life. However, these traditions continued in private and were sometimes preserved in other cultures, such as Japan. The core of Taoist sexual practices lies in the cultivation and circulation of sexual energy, known as Jing, or essence. Jing is considered one of the most powerful forms of qi in the body and is associated with physical vitality and longevity. The goal is to cultivate this energy, prevent its loss, and circulate it throughout the body to nourish all cells and organs. One of the key techniques is returning the essence to replenish the brain, or Huanjing Bunao. This involves the retention of semen during sexual activity to prevent the loss of Jing, and instead redirecting this energy back into the body. This practice is believed to restore youth and vigor, contributing to longevity. Taoist practitioners also emphasize the importance of moderation in sexual activity. Overindulgence is seen as detrimental to health, while complete celibacy is also considered unhealthy due to the stagnation of sexual energy. The ideal is to manage sexual activity in a way that moderates seminal dispersals, thus avoiding damage to one's health and longevity. So, what are the benefits of these ancient practices? Taoist sexual secrets are designed to enhance sexual vitality, deepen connections with a partner, and contribute to overall health and longevity. By cultivating and circulating Jing energy, practitioners can experience increased vitality, better health, and a more fulfilling life. In modern times, these practices have been adapted and integrated into various forms of Qigong and Taoist meditation. Workshops and instructional materials are available that teach these techniques, focusing on the mindful use of sexual energy to promote well-being and longevity. These practices are not just about physical health, but also about emotional and spiritual well-being, fostering a deeper connection with oneself and one's partner. For those interested in trying these practices, here are some practical tips. First, it's essential to understand that these practices require a holistic approach, combining physical exercises with mental focus. Start by learning basic Qigong exercises that help in cultivating and circulating Qi. Then incorporate mindful practices during sexual activity, focusing on the balance and harmony of yin and yang energies. It's also crucial to find a qualified instructor or resource that can guide you properly. There are many modern adaptations of these practices available, including workshops and books that provide detailed instructions and historical context. As we conclude our exploration of Taoist sexual practices, take a moment to reflect on the interconnectedness of body, mind, and spirit. These ancient practices offer a profound perspective on how our sexual energy can be harnessed for greater well-being and spiritual growth. Remember, the key is balance and mindfulness. Whether you're interested in exploring these practices or simply deepening your understanding of ancient wisdom, the principles of Taoist sexual cultivation can enrich your life in profound ways. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine any tension or stress leaving your body. Feel the energy within you and visualize it flowing smoothly through your being. This is just the beginning of a journey into the fascinating world of Taoist sexual practices. Good night,